The first item is, well, if anyone's in public wish to access the meeting, they can do so by calling the following conference line, 1-929-205-6099, Zoom meeting ID 816-0920-3744, password FINCOM, all caps, FINCOM. The Zoom chat will not be monitored. Participants who wish to speak must raise the hand icon until the chair asks them to unmute. Now, item number 3, reserve fund transfers.
Yes. Do you want to take it, Erica?
Sure. In your packet provided for you this evening, you'll find a request for reserve fund transfer and also a year-end budget transfer, which we'll get to in item number 4. Per Mass General Law, Chapter 40, Section 6, a municipality can establish a reserve fund to cover extraordinary or unforeseen expenditures. As you recall, the town approved and established the reserve fund in the amount of $250,000 at the 2025 annual town meeting. We have had a pretty lucky year and have not needed to use the reserve funds during fiscal 26. Today, we are requesting the entire balance of $250,000 to be transferred to the fire department to cover unforeseen overtime expenditures. We estimate the total fire salary deficit to be approximately $350,000. It will also be funded in addition to the reserve fund transfer within appropriation transfer. In your packet, there was also a memo from Chief Palanzi citing the cause of the excess overtime, and he is available tonight on the call if you have any additional questions.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions or comments? Well, all right, thank you. If there are no more,
I'm sorry, Jim, this is Carla. I just had one comment, just in appreciation of putting the fire chief and putting forward a plan for resolving the issue with the overtime. I did have one question. Is the overtime all associated with the fire station that is in Monument Beach?
Good evening. Thanks for having me, Chief Palanzi. The overtime is spread out through the entire town, all our stations.
Okay. And I know that there's, the 3 retirements coming and the additional being, hired, and there's still a couple more to go. Is with the new fire station coming on, will we need additional fire support?
We're not projecting to staff any additional staff at that station yet. Down the road, we built it, in anticipation of being a 50 or 75-year station. So we built in extra for that, for space. But at this time, we're not going to be putting anyone else in there.
Okay. And then after the 3 retirements, the additional trainees, the overtime will drop significantly?
The amount of overtime that we need to devote to keeping the minimum staffing should drop off when we have filled those vacancies, and we no longer have those. We should just have the regular contractual overtime of paid vacation, personal leave, sick leave, things like that. But our other bucket of overtime is all our emergency overtime as well, like storm coverage. If we have a large fire, we need to recall people back. So we don't have a separate line for that overtime. Everything comes out of one overtime bucket.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Chief?
Wayne?
Okay. Chief, were these vacancies anticipated, or did they just let you know at the last, shortly before?
We had one was a retirement. That was one of our people that were out on long-term leave last year. So their retirement finally went through. We had 2 people leave to go to other departments.
Is that unusual for your department?
We haven't had a lot of that. We have it every now and then. We lose a few every couple of years. It's not any more than usual, but.
Are you hiring from the list, or are you taking laterals also?
Yes, both. Right now, the two that are in process are from the list. And then we always would take lateral transfers, and we now have the option for what they call a local register, where
Correct.
if someone isn't on a civil service department, but they've been trained, academy trained and whatnot, then they could come in. Yes.
Thank you.
Any more questions or comments on this reserve fund transfer and year-end budget transfer? All right, so someone that can make a motion to approve this reserve fund transfer of $250,000?
So moved.
I'll second Wayne, Amanda.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Okay, roll call vote. Tom,
Yes.
Wayne,
Yes.
Amanda,
Yes.
Carla,
Yes.
and her vote yes. Thanks. So the year-end budget transfers for the same purpose, right?
Yes, so
So-
we have one for fire overtime as well as one for the snow and ice deficit. So the fire overtime will be $50,000 and the snow and ice deficit $93,527.74. Adequate surplus balance is available in the shared cost budget, mainly the health insurance. We always budget conservatively there in the event that an employee has a qualifying event and needs to come on our plan, or if we have a new hire. And I think these are pretty straightforward, but welcome any questions at this time.
Thank you. Any questions or comments on the year-end budget transfer? Looks like none. Would someone like to make a motion to approve this transfer?
Approve. I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Okay, made by Wayne, second by Amanda. Any further discussion? Roll call vote. Tom,
Yes.
Wayne,
Yes.
Amanda,
Yes.
Carla. Carla, say yes.
She just
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yes.
Aye, thanks. And I'll vote yes. Thank you. And is there any, what's the status of the town moderator vacancy and finance committee member term extensions? Because 2 terms expire tomorrow.
So those members of the finance committee who are expiring tomorrow will be considered held over until a new moderator is appointed by the select board. So the terms will just be extended until such time as a new moderator is in place, and then the new moderator can, formally extend those terms for the remainder of the term. But those 2 members can still vote and will count towards a quorum and can fully participate. The select board has opened up a advertising period for letters of interest from anyone who wants to be considered for appointment as moderator for the year. And I think the select board's likely to take that up on July 21st. So depending on who may submit their letters of interest, the select board will interview them and possibly make an appointment on July 21st. And then after the new moderator is sworn in, we will alert that person about the pending held over appointments that will need to be made for the finance committee.
Thank you. And thank you, Wayne and Tom, for being willing to continue to serve. Any comments or discussion on this moderator and vacancy issue?
Well, do I get overtime for that?
Yes, time and a half.
All right, thank you. So actually, I don't think we have minutes ready for voting today, so that'll be deferred. Any further discussion on anything on the agenda? Would someone like to make a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Roll call vote. Tom,
Yes.
Wayne,
Yes.
Amanda,
Yes.
Carla,
Yes.
and I'll vote yes. All right, thank you. Have a happy 4th of July, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
everybody.
you.